Hey guys, welcome back. You're sitting on the Big Game Hunters podcast. You're on the hashtag MagnaOnAir Digital Network. Michael Flint, Rory McMillan.
Hey guys.
We are bringing the heat today. We love this show. We love talking about this. It can be good for a company. It can be great for a company. It can be really bad for the person. But we want to talk about you, the candidate that you've been working there, and it's just not working out. That your supervisors, your powers that be, are not happy with your performance. Nothing's going your way. The sign someone is not the right fit. We're talking about why you're not the right fit.
I think there's a certain mindset, that certain people have. Part of it has to do with, I guess, maybe being in the right role, maybe being content, with what they do professionally.
Yeah.
Without question, what happens to all of us, in our personal lives, that does spill into the professional environment, and a lot of times that can affect your focus and ultimately affect your attitude. Mm-hmm. But if you find that you're in a role where you're engaged and you feel that your work is valued, then you're going to act differently than someone that is maybe discontent and always looking for, as you said, maybe what's not quite working out correctly in a day.
Yeah.
Well, the reverse holds true. What's going right today?
Is anything going right today?
Well, there always is, but you got to focus in those things.
Yeah.
You got to kind of shift that paradigm a little bit.
Yeah, it's true because these are the people that you want to pay close attention to. The people that are always making excuses because it can really jeopardize your growth, can really jeopardize the company's overall performance, and especially the morale in the office. Next point that we want to bring you is these are the people that aren't team players.
That's true.
Right? They're very on their own. They don't want to be a part of the big picture. You feel like you have to babysit them all the time.
They don't share knowledge.
They don't share knowledge. They don't share wisdom. They don't celebrate other people's successes. These are the people that aren't the right fit. The people that aren't team players inside your company.
Yeah. Organizations need collaboration, and they need it in different departments so that the responsibilities that kind of cross over have a level of communication that allow productivity to be at its maximum output.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of companies that we deal with now, they're looking for that steady level of production. They're not looking for the peaks and the valleys. And that's not saying that certain things can't happen within a working day or a working week where it's a call to action or a call to duty because something important happens and you need to be client facing. But it does mean that interactivity is there and it's there across the organization, not just within a cubicle. So
in a cubicle by yourself, absorbing everything by yourself and being a lone wolf, right? That is fine.
But even taking on the business's problems, it's sometimes you get caught because you're not able to kind of offload, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, oftentimes these people are, they're isolated. They're by themselves. They're not paying attention. They're not wanting to learn and wanting to absorb enough information.
It's true.
And owners and supervisors and decision makers often are always paying attention to who those people are, right?
Yeah.
They feel that they are entitled. Like they feel like they're entitled to more. They always should have everything given to them.
Yeah.
Right? Nothing earned, everything given. Right, we see this all the time in business, and clients come to us. It's like, I've just had this issue with this person. He feels like he's entitled to everything. Doesn't have to show up one day. He just feels like he's entitled because he thinks he can bring in results.
Well,
is that the right thing, Mike?
No, I think that's careless.
Careless attitude.
I think it shows a level of disrespect, notwithstanding a disrespect to I guess your direct reports and the superiors in the organization, but your peers in particular, and. I think that can be really damaging to a company's culture. Is if you see that's starting to take hold within your organization, my thoughts are you need to address it right away. Slow to hire, quick to fire.
Slow to hire, quick to fire, and get them out of the business right away.
Yep.
Right.
So when you know. So that's what really that I find in a lot of my profiling is, there's always. I guess there's warning signs when you're talking to individuals and you're going through a hiring process, and if you can, draw forth for them, I guess their perception on teamwork or lack of teamwork, as the case may be, you're going to have a pretty good understanding how they may fit into the matrix.
Because we want to keep helping our audience, we want to keep helping our community because these are the things that you don't hear, right? We hear this stuff. When a HR person comes to you or the owner comes to you and terminates you and you're fired. Right? You're done. You're terminated. They're never going to give you the reasons why. And we get called all the time from candidates saying, they never really told me the reason why. I don't know why I was let go. But these are actually probably 95% of the reasons why you were. And we want to help you understand why you're getting fired so we can mitigate that going forward in your career so this isn't always happening to you, right? Don't be the person who always has to be listened to, get told 20 times or 30 times to do something. No matter how qualified you are, how good your skills are, if you have to keep being reminded and babysit on what it is that you have to do in a day, dude, it doesn't matter. Their ship's still going to keep sailing, and you're just going to be falling off the ship. That's just how business is.
Yeah, knowing what not to do is valuable information, especially within one's career and certainly within the hiring process. If you show up with a smile on your face every day, you're focused, you're ready to work, you engage your peers, you respect your bosses, and you understand what success looks like, you're going to have full confidence in your ability to deliver. And at the end of the day, that means you're in a really great spot. Rory, I think we'd like to take the time to tie up today's show. We want to thank you guys for tuning in on the MagnaSearchGroup.tv network. You're on Big Game Hunters. You can find us pretty much everywhere. I forget the list, which is why I usually leave the close to these guys. But if you tune in, we'll be here, and thank you for your support.
And we want to hear from you. At the end of the day, we want to hear from
That's
you.
right.
Have you ever got told that you're not the right fit? Comment in the section below, and we'd love to give you feedback on why you weren't the right fit. See you next week.
Next week.